Hello, this video is for people who are matured and who have tried 1 or 2 marriages and it didn't work out. It's not because they are the worst of people, but it just didn't work out. Please, if you are one, don't jump into the next marriage. Don't jump into the next relationship. It is about time you stay single to get to learn about you yourself. Don't jump to the next marriage train and go and sit in it, going nowhere. It will end just like the previous ones. Don't. Stay single for some time. Try to understand yourself. Try to know yourself a little bit. Try to also get to understand how come the person was not a monster. Otherwise, you wouldn't have decided to marry in the first place. You were also not a monster. Otherwise, your partner would not have agreed to marry you. But it didn't work. There could be something. So try to get to the depth of that before you decide to jump into another relationship. Some have tried 4 times, 5 times, and it hasn't worked, and they have never thought that it is important to stay single. Try to understand yourself and what went wrong before you decide to jump into something else. Otherwise, you carry all the garbage. I said the garbage, of course, it is. The baggage of the previous relationship, you take it to the next one. The next person can be as good as gold. But because you are carrying a baggage, you will send it there. And that particular one, the new one too, may end up like the previous one. It is only after you have stayed back, done self-introspection, understood where you went wrong and what can be done about it, and you have started working on yourself so that whatever went wrong in the previous one will not be repeated again. It is only then that you have become self-aware about what you want. That is when you get in. You don't go for the next person just to fill the gap. If you do it like that, there are high chances that you might end up again like the previous ones. So don't be in a hurry. There is no, even if it takes you a year or 2 or 3 or 5 years. Some have even stayed for 10 years. They didn't die. You won't die. You won't die. I'm not saying you shouldn't get into any relationship. No. Otherwise, then how will you even get to know somebody? And you can get into something, but when it comes to you taking somebody to the altar or to your family and going to perform whatever, be careful about it. If you have tried 1 or 2 and it didn't work, you have to get to know about you yourself. You could just be repeating a generational pattern. And at a point, you need to break it first before you go for the next person. Otherwise, the person can be as good as whatever. You will carry your baggage there too, and it will just end up like that. So, because of what I'm doing, I'm seeing a whole lot of patterns. I'm seeing a whole lot of things being repeated. I'm seeing those things. That's why I'm led to talk about sometimes learn to stay single a little for a short while. Learn to just stay single, and it will do you a whole lot of good. By the time you decide to step in again, you know exactly what you are looking for. When you see that thing, you will know that, yes, this is what I'm looking for. And you are certain. At that time, you know how you have connected with your spirituality. You know what to do, and then you'll be successful. So thank you, and bye for now. If you need any spiritual thing, anything to do with spiritual things, you can call me. My number is in my bio. Thanks and bye for now.